We're gonna talk about your contact form or your intake form for new clients. And it's so important because now more than ever, things have changed, okay? So before it used to be just like 7 to 12 touch points. So pretty much people needed to connect or see your brand, your business, your services, like 7 to 12 times to book with you or to buy something from you or decide if it was for them or not. Now the touch points have gone way over that. I think it starts at from 12 to almost 20 touch points. Okay, that's a lot because we're always like getting so much information thrown at us from everywhere, right? And so it is for a client. So these are 3 ways that you can make it better. When was the last time that you looked at your website or your form and updated it? It's so important, at least, like once every quarter or every 6 months, to really take a look at it. Because sometimes typos happen or different things, which I'm actually going to go fix a typo on one of my websites for my contact form. It happens. We're human. So it's really important that you also keep that all fresh and up to date. Maybe your services changed. Maybe your systems have changed since last time. So it's really important to really keep that up to date. But today we're going to be talking about the contact form to get more inquiries. First, make sure that your email is on top of there. What do I mean by that? So I land into your contact form. What if I don't want to fill out the whole form? Maybe you have like 20 questions or 15 questions or 10 questions. And I'm just like, I don't have time. If somebody is looking for your service, they probably are shopping around and they're contacting other businesses as well. So make it simple to do business with you. Put your email address up there. So for example, contact us, and then underneath I could be like, thank you for, thank you for, considering us for business. If you decide that you don't want to fill out the form, you can, or contact us directly at youremail.com. Or you can just be like, if you don't want to fill out the form below, feel free to contact us directly at email.com. Right? You're making it super simple. You're giving them the option. You're putting them in the driver's seat, which is the best thing that you want to do for your client. You want to not make them the boss, because they should feel like the boss if they want to do business with you. And make it simpler for them is going to be a game changer. So make sure that you do that. And if email's not your thing, maybe you have a texting system, then make sure that you have your phone number there and let them know that it's only text, or they can call you. Make sure that you make that very, very clear. Okay, part 2 of this is, when are you going to reach back? People, I really don't believe that you need, I know I hear it from a lot of beauty pros, and especially in the wedding industry businesses, because I've been around them a little bit more lately, that they feel like they need to be on their phone all the time and respond ASAP, like in minutes, or they lose the client. I am never going to advocate for that. Sorry, but this is the way I do business. So really, really, really let your clients know, when are you going to hear back from you? Is it going to be a week? Is it going to be in 24 hours? Is it going to be in 48 hours? Let them know your boundaries. Or maybe your only response to your email inquiries from Monday to Tuesday. Let people know. I think it's so much more important that we know the communication from the start, because people love clear communication. If I reach out to you, do I know when you're going to reach back out to me? And if not, put that in your contact form. You can put it in the bottom, or you can put it on the top, whatever feels best for you. But make sure that there is somewhere on there very clear where your client is going to be able to see it if they fill out the form, or if they go into your contact form, so that they know exactly when to expect a call or feedback from you in regards to their question or their inquiry for a proposal for a service from you. And lastly, number 3, how many questions do you have to push the send button? Now, I'm going to get crap for this, and that's okay. I'm just sharing with you what works in my business. I used to have those big forms that had over 8 questions in it, and I noticed a pattern, and this is why I'm sharing this with you. And look at your pattern with your clients. Are your clients contacting you through the contact form, or are they emailing you directly? That's something that you really need to consider. So I noticed that my clients were starting to email me more directly, and the beautiful part is because in my contact form, I have exactly what I need to know, right? Like I need to know like 4 things that I really need to know if you're going to contact me directly. They literally would email me directly without my contact form with the things I needed exactly to be able to return their phone call or their email and be able to give them a proposal for their services that we're actually needing. So that was super helpful. And that's what brought this change that changed everything for me. And in your contact form, how many questions do you have until they have to push the send button? So I am always someone of 5 steps or less. And because in marketing, it's all about 5 steps or less, right? And now it's going down to 3 steps or less. So because of that, I'm like, okay, I just need to do 4 questions. And then the 5th part is push the send button. So that's what I started to do. And I'm going to share with you what is on my contact form. So first I need to know their full name, right? So I know who we're talking to. Second, I always want to know their email because I know email is the best way to reach them. I noticed that when I made phone mandatory, it brought down the amounts of inquiries. So I just do email. I love doing email because people know that you check your email every once in a while. They don't expect the urgency of texting back or phone call going right back. So that's why I love emails, why I chose that. You can choose what works best for you. The third question was, what was the third question that I put on there? Oh yeah, where did you find me? Why would we put that on our contact form? Because you are a marketing pro and you want to know where are people finding you. Sometimes if you put all of your effort on Facebook and let's say all of your clients are finding you on Instagram, that's probably a clear sign that it's time to change up your marketing strategy because people are really finding you on Instagram. So that's such a beautiful question. That's why I love asking it and I make it mandatory. And people answer it. They really don't mind. And it's really good for you for market research to help grow your business as well. And lastly, number 4 is like, like the message. And in there you can be like, what's the one thing I can help you with today, or like what services do you need for your wedding day? Or what's most important to you about the services that you're inquiring about? Whatever your question is, you just want to be putting there like in the little form underneath where send a message. At least in my intake form, you're able to do that. You're able to put like in like a softer font in there, like just one question or something, just to help prompt them the conversation. You have to remember, our clients, they don't know what to ask. If I wanted a balayage from you and I've never gotten a balayage in my life, I don't know what to ask, like I don't know what you need to know. I don't know if it's gonna matter if my hair is this dark versus if I was like a natural blonde. I don't know anything. So we need to be guidance for them in that question. So what I love to do and I recommend is just ask one simple open-ended question. So Celeste, what is an open-ended question? An open-ended question is a question that they cannot answer with a simple yes or no. So can you tell me what is your favorite dessert and why is it your favorite? That is not a yes or no question. That is an open-ended question. And that's exactly the type of question that you want to ask in your message box if you're able to put in there some writing. Do an open-ended question, and if not, instead of your message, you can just go ahead and place your open-ended question there to start the conversation. And what happens when you actually ask an open-ended question is that your client is able to get out of their head and really be open to you. And they're able to share things that you would have not been able to find out. Sometimes I'm able to find out that they also want to see, they're worried about certain things, or like maybe they're a low maintenance bride, or like they're planning to, after their wedding, put their hair down, or after her wedding, she wants to be able to take her hair down and put it up in a bun. And yeah, it's happened. And yeah, I have clients that have paid me to do that. And it's okay. Like, that's the beautiful thing. We're able to find out extra things. Maybe you can find out that, she's never done her hair. So she, she's really nervous about it and what she's nervous about. Maybe you can find out that she loves her hair length, so she doesn't want to cut it too short. Or you can find out that she wants a natural lash look. Or you can find out that she only likes short nails. All those things, that information that you probably wouldn't have gotten from a yes or no question, you'd be surprised how many times I'm able to get more information out of my clients because they feel more open to share when you ask an open-ended question. And with that, that is it for today's episode. Please feel free to follow me or leave me a comment or review. And remember to stay kind. We're allowed to disagree. Just let's do it in a very, very respectful way. Well, so much love. I'll see you back here next week. Bye, love.